Hello and welcome to the Billowing Hilltop podcast. Hello readers, I hope you're well. We're up and running with our Outlaws of Alkenstar adventure. Warning, this episode features our first encounter using Pathfinder 2. As a result, there may be a bit of rules discussion. It's not too bad. If you're interested in a more general sense in Pathfinder 2, the way that the rules are structured, game balance in general and all of that, well, not that long ago I had a chat with Jason Bullman, who's the designer of Pathfinder 2 and the director of games at Paizo, and we talked through all of those areas. It's an interesting discussion. It's called The Rules of the Game with Jason Bullman. It's a bonus episode and I'll post a link in the show notes. As always, we would love it were you to rate or review us on your podcast app of choice. It helps us in some way that we don't fully understand, and we love to hear from you through social media. You can find us at Billowing Hilltop pretty much everywhere, or as always you can email us hello@billowinghilltop.com. That's it, and I have no more news or information. Let us push on with Outlaws of Alkenstar Episode 3, Heist, Heist, Baby. Good evening, everybody. Good evening.
Good evening, Mr.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. I'm here with the usual crowd. I've got the lovely Paul.
Hello.
My favourite player, Dan.
Hello.
We've got Johnny. We've got Graham, master of Pathfinder rules. Thank God he's here.
Evening.
Still no Lucas. He is still in Switzerland. I don't know what he's doing. He's probably climbing so he can look down disapprovingly on his neighbours. Where we left things, we were about to bash in the back door of a big old bank. Sagbo, the slightly inefficient, despite the fact that Johnny has picked the rogue class and invested in all nature of roguish skills, turns out to be not any better or in fact as good
as everybody else.
The rest of the party.
It's a flaw of the game.
Thiefly
Pathfinder.
pursuits.
Game
We're just all average.
Alert.
We're all
Game
average
flaw
thieves.
Alert.
He purloined a ring of keys from a disaffected, very drunk bank clerk in a tavern round the corner from a bank called the Gold Tank Reserve. The Gold Tank Reserve in the very unsalubrious iron...
Is it unsalubrious or insalubrious?
I think it's insalubrious. I think you're 100% right.
That was the name of the pub, was it?
The pub was called the Peaceful
Insalubrious.
something. I can't remember what it was called. In the insalubrious Ironside Quarter, the chief investor of this bank is an individual called Sir Ambrost Mugland. All of our characters have a reason to despise and wish revenge against Sir... There we go. Sir Ambrost Mugland. Where we left things. Sagbo, the slightly inefficient, identified the correct key from this purloined ring of keys and had clicked open the lock of a staff service door at the back of the bank. It's about 10 o'clock at night. It is full dark. Thick, heavy, warm drops, steady on Paul, of rain have started to fall. Thunder rolls across the dark sky above. Can you give me a stealth check, please, Johnny, as you try and effect entry without raising the alarm?
Okay. 23.
23. Just come from the rolls behind the screen here.
We're not using are we?
No, you've got...
We'll talk about Let's not do this now. Let's have this discussion right at the least appropriate moment when it's really important. But we should mention hero points.
Yes.
Graham, what are hero points? Let's do it now.
They're things that get you prizes.
Yeah, they're, well...
Well, that's cleared that
they're
up.
a bit like
mate. It's a very old joke.
A bit like
there,
Ort
Paul.
Dice, but more limited.
I got it, but you know.
Exactly.
Sorry.
So
very
it
old.
grants you good fortune or lets you recover from the brink of death, just reading it from the thing. You can use them to re-roll checks or to stabilise.
Okay, so it's a
basically
re-roll.
It's a re-roll.
Like a luck point.
Like a luck point. Costs you 1 hero
Like a 5e
point.
luck point.
Yep.
Okay.
And
You're assumed to have them for free, or do I hand them out? What's the deal?
Up to you.
usually each character gets 1 hero point at the start of a session and can gain more later by performing heroic deeds. Something selfless, daring, or beyond the normal expectations. You can have a maximum of 3.
But can you do they carry over?
You get a maximum of 3.
You can
The maximum of 3.
hold a maximum of 3.
I'm thinking about Ort Dice and how they might work in Pathfinder. First of all, in our last adventure, the Ort Dice was not introduced until book 2 at the earliest, maybe 3. My thinking on the Ort Dice is that actually what we might do is have it just as the dice not the re-roll. And you have to take the result. Let's just say it's a D6. They would reset at the beginning of every session. When you make a roll, you could elect to throw in your Ort dice as a positive modifier on the roll. And the reason I think that's quite interesting is because in Pathfinder 2, degrees of success are the key to everything.
Yes.
So, in other words, they're not always going to be rescue dice. You could use one to rescue yourself from, for example, a critical failure, just turn it into a failure. But you might also additionally make that roll to try and bump yourself up from a success to a critical success. You see what I mean? You don't, do you?
No.
If you're rolling a d20, you get to roll another d20 on top.
No.
D6.
With the Ort dice in 5th edition, in Age of Worms, we started with a D6.
Yeah.
And as you progressed up the levels,
D8,
and
D10,
the
D12,
numbers, the DCs got punchier and punchier, it ended up with a D10, I think. We might do something similar, but unlike in the Age of Worms, you wouldn't re-roll the D20. It would be a moment where you're looking at the number you've rolled and what you've got, and you've got an opportunity to reach for that Ort dice.
It's after the roll.
And potentially move that level of success from one tier to another.
Staging
is
things.
What I'm thinking.
You're doing a staging kind of thing.
Yeah, you look at something
with
and
hero
it's...
points where you re-roll.
Or it could be either. It could be either a re-roll or the dice.
Or do we keep hero points? So we have hero points and we just follow the rules for hero points. What we hear is this game is so finely balanced. You can't remove a block from it without the whole Jenga tower falling over. I suspect that hero points are pretty integral to the way they expect the maths to work. So
you just get a
worried
re-roll
about
with a hero point.
Tinkering with it. So you could spend a hero point in order to re-roll, but then maybe you've got the Ort dice. It's all due to the benevolence of Ort. Let's see how the adventure progresses. Let's see if any of you live.
Well, hero points
long enough
could
to
be
get
one
one.
dice. I mean, let's face it. It's just a re-roll without the extra dice.
Exactly. So when you roll very badly, you might elect to burn a hero point to re-roll the dice. Yeah. It's still not great. You could elect to use your Ort dice in order to enhance that roll, bearing in mind that you wouldn't be able to burn another hero point to re-roll again.
It's a re-roll with an extra bonus in that case.
Yeah.
Which didn't work. We thought the Ort dice didn't work. It was too generous, didn't we?
Well, you're persuading me, Johnny, I have
Speak
to
for
say.
yourself.
Well, anyway,
so we're talking rules, not rulings, then.
So much better than rulings, not rules, which is that shadow dark rubbish.
Shadow dark nonsense.
You love it.
Shadow dark nonsense.
Remember that the hero point also allows you to stabilize.
Yes.
If you burn all of your hero points, it gives you an automatic stabilization.
If you stabilize, or if you make 3 death saves in this game, are you conscious and able to do stuff?
Oh, please don't do the Boromir crawling thing.
No, we're definitely not doing the Boromir
35 foot around I was crawling at.
That's something I regret. And all of this is in the future. We're going to play the game as written for the moment. Because we're playing the game as written, everybody's got a hero point.
Okay.
That's an easy place to start. We're still in exploration mode.
Right, well, I open the door silently. I'm just going to do the usual thing and step back and say or gesture to Dwayne Dwellin to...
Hi, my name is Dane Dwellin, and I don't have a cold
the
yet.
Train standing at platform 4.
I've
is
been
an
told that
annoying
before.
voice.
You're pinching your nose when you
If you
say
think
that.
my voice is annoying, have you met my friend Fox?
Okay, so we've got Dane Thingy, Dane Bowers, and we've got Farts, and we have Big Mo, who is heading around the front of the joint.
That's right.
Why don't we give Dane, Farts, and Mo all one thing you want to do? And then we'll go back round to Sagbo.
Well, I want to check the windows at the front. I just want to see if I can get more information about what it's like inside.
You sustaining your spell?
My detect magic, yes.
Detect magic?
Yes.
There's no magic. Are you approaching the windows?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to say that you've got in the back of your head, if not actually written down, a sense of the routine of the clockwork guards.
Yeah.
Move your mini up to a window.
Oh, I have to do everything around here. Okay.
I can do it for you if you like, if it's too heavy. I know it's...
No, it's all right. Well, I thought I was kind of by a window. Do I need to get that close? I'm trying to see what the layout is inside. So, is this a sidewalk?
Do you have dark vision?
I have low light vision.
What does that do? Because I don't know.
Low light vision allows me to see in low light. Okay, hold on. Bright light, dim light, darkness.
Tonight's beer pool is Rivers.
Oh,
By
I don't know how
Double
to...
Barrel Brewery.
oh, lovely.
Very nice. It's a 3.4%.
Find
So it's
it.
good for a Monday night D&D session.
Oh.
Sorry, not D&D.
Pathfinder.
I can see in dim light as if it were bright light.
Okay. You can see through the barred window into what looks like an interview room or an office. Let me reveal it. With a door at the far side. There are a couple of guest chairs, and it looks like a sort of host chair on either side of a table.
And the other side? The other window?
You see the exact mirrored opposite. So it looks like you've got two fairly identical chambers.
Okay.
If you go into a bank in the real modern... Well, not that we have any banks anymore, but were you to go into a physical bank...
Yeah, you'd have little kind of interview rooms.
For an overdraft or whatever, they would usher you off.
And can I send Paul?
Desperate for money, you know.
I want to send Paul to look in the back too, yeah?
Paul?
Yeah, I want to send Paul.
Can you see through Paul's eyes?
No, I can't see through Paul's eyes, no, but he can...
Can he telepathically tell you what he sees?
Let me look that up, because I can't remember.
What about farts while you're looking that up?
The thing about
that's
these
what I was
rules,
going to
right?
do. I was going to walk along the back alley and peer through the two back windows. I also have low light
there's
vision.
a high wall around this yard
how
at the
high?
back, so it's quite difficult. It's about 10 feet, and it's got barbed wire at the top.
Right. That would be more difficult than I was thinking.
That's why I'm sending Paul. Yeah?
Paul.
I'm going to send Paul.
Paul.
There is a lot of activity down this back passage, isn't there?
Hey.
Is this a barrel? What's this?
Yeah, it's a barrel or a thing. It's just a bit of stuff
Well, I'm
that
gonna
you might want to
roll it over,
hide behind when the police
stand
arrive.
on it and peer through the window.
Nice.
Okay. The left-hand window, which is the window of the room that Sagbo is about to enter, has a scratched and stained round table surrounded by mismatched chairs. It looks like...
So I can communicate empathetically.
Is there any text that goes with that?
Emotions.
Not really. It says your familiar can communicate empathetically with you as long as it's within 1 mile of you, sharing emotions. It doesn't understand or speak languages normally, but it can gain speech from a familiar ability.
So it's no
Fine.
fear.
And surprise and whatever.
Yeah.
Amongst our weapons.
Anyway,
farts. It looks like a break room. There's a employer's liability insurance notice on the wall, and fire warden's gilet over the back of a chair. There's tall cabinets not marked on the map. There's a door on the far side that leads back towards the front of the bank, towards the street. There's a couple of doors to the west of the chamber. It's sort of an L-shaped chamber, but in the stalk of the L, backwards L. I'll stop trying to describe it.
Okie dokie. Can I roll my barrel all the way to the other end of and peer through the other window?
Yes, but let's let Sagbo do something next.
Well,
We'll do that in a moment.
I've said clear, and I'm gesturing towards Dwendolin or whatever his name
Dwayne,
is.
I'm very sorry. What does he want to do?
Oh.
It's just going to get better and better. He's gonna go in. Sneaking. He is sneaking.
Give me a stealth check.
He's got a sneak check.
Nobody's quieter than Sagbo. I'll make a funny noise as he goes through the door.
He's got a 4.
I'll just wiggle the handle
All
a
right,
bit.
we're going to add 7 to this.
Something like that.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Brought
Here
you
we
good
go
dice rolls
again.
over, haven't you?
Some things stay the same.
Change the system.
It got a 9.
Is a failure.
Yep.
Is it a critical failure?
It's a
That
failure
is
of
what I
something's
need.
looking at me, looking for me, or
Yeah, well, hold
in the
on.
room.
Oh, I should have been rolling this in secret.
Oh yes, you should have been rolling this in secret.
Well, it's too late now, obviously. Okay, as you try and creep through the open door into this break room, observed by farts from the outside, by Sagbo from next to you, the emotions of the moment being empathetically transmitted to Big Mo round at the front of the bank, you step on a creaky floorboard. And you hear... and
Should've
some
left
kind of
it to a
heavy
professional.
clumping form is heading toward... You can hear this noise from the other side of the door to your north. Let us roll for initiative. You are rolling...
Perception.
Well, so now, Graham, here we go. People normally roll perception for initiative unless they're trying to sneak.
Yeah.
If they're trying to sneak, they roll stealth for initiative. But what's happened here is initiative has been triggered by a lousy stealth roll. Does Paul now roll stealth again?
No.
No, he rolls perception. It's blow.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The perception
Okay,
is...
fine.
His stealth is his initiative.
retrospectively. If you roll a bad stealth check and trigger encounter mode, that number that you've rolled is your initiative.
That's what I think.
Is that how it works, Graham? What do you think?
I think Dan's making it up.
Sounds convincing.
Did sound quite convincing. It does make a sort of weird logic that he wouldn't roll again. But if you're trying to try and find the most appropriate skill or stat to be rolling against, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, the tricky thing is, obviously, when you're in the non-combat mode, there are defined actions which drive where your initiative is going to kick off from.
Right.
When the GM calls for it, you'll roll initiative to determine your place in the initiative order, which is the sequence in which the encounter's participants will take their turns. Rolling initiative marks the start of an encounter. More often than not, you'll roll initiative when you enter a battle. Typically, you'll roll a perception check to determine your initiative. The more aware you are of your surroundings, the more quickly you can respond. Sometimes, though, the GM might call on you to roll some other type of check. For instance, if you were avoiding notice during exploration, page 438, you'll roll a stealth check. A social encounter could call for a deception or diplomacy check. In most cases, you can still use perception if you prefer. The GM rolls initiative for anyone other than the player characters in the encounter. If these include a number of identical creatures, the GM blah blah blah. However, unlike a check,
the principal question still remains, which is really what's triggered this encounter is whatever he's called, stepping on a creaky floorboard. I think everybody rolls perception.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
I guess you're trying to perceive that this thing has heard you, it is coming.
Exactly. We're all trying to react to our
We're all perceiving
environment.
each other, and who's best at perceiving gets the
That's
better
all
initiative.
a massive great perceive
I think
off.
the stealth is more when you're trying to ambush someone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I think it should be a dexterity thing rather than a perception.
I think it's if you're trying to avoid notice in exploration mode. It's more of a general overarching thing.
I think there's some broad brush things you're supposed to be considered doing while you're in encounter mode rather than combat mode, or whatever the term.
Well, I'm rolling initiative and I get a number. What does Dane thingy get?
I get an 18.
What about
Me, I've got a 7.
Sagbo?
I'm slightly
Dan, what you
inefficient.
get?
16.
Graham, what you get?
24.
24. And other things are happening on another number. Our first ever round of Pathfinder combat on... Can you delay in this game, by the way?
I think so, yes.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Well, on 24, it is farts loudly. Farts, you are standing on a barrel, looking through a window. You see whatever Paul's character is called, stepping into the room through the window, and you hear the thump of heavy metallic feet. What do you want to do?
Just for clarity, it's a window with glass rather than just a barred opening.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Graham's most hated thing, going first.
Yeah.
I shall delay, sir. I shall wait until I see something that I can deal with.
Okay. How does delaying work?
Delay is a basic action.
It's a basic action. Does that mean it doesn't cost you anything?
It's one segment.
One action.
Readers, you get 3 actions a round in this game. For example, you could move 3 times, or you could move, attack, move. You can't break your move up with an attack, unlike 5th edition.
Correct.
Some things that you're going to attempt may burn more than one of your 3 actions in a turn. A lot of spells, cantrips, whatever, are also one action, but many are multiple actions. Is there like an open a door for free get out thing? Or if you want to open a door, is it move, one action, open a door, another action, keep moving, another action? Anybody know?
Basically,
Because it's going to come up. Basically, yes. So there's no interact with an object
Delay
thing.
actually is a free action. It's a 0 segment action like release.
Right. So it's absolutely costless to delay. And do you move your initiative
Yes.
permanently
return to the-
when you next go?
You
You can return to the initiative
Got it.
order as a free action triggered by the end of any other creature's turn. This permanently changes your initiative to the new position. You can't use reactions until you return to the initiative order, which is an interesting thing. If you delay an entire round without
really?
returning to the initiative order, the actions from the delay turn are lost. Your initiative doesn't change, and your next turn occurs at your original position in the initiative order.
If you go all the way around with doing nothing, you just stay where you are. You're on 24, you decide to delay, something hits you on 23, you can't use a reaction
Yeah.
Correct.
until you rejoin the initiative.
Yes, you can.
does it-
Yes, until you rejoin the initiative, which is triggered by the end of any other creature's turn.
Oh, so you can't...
You can't interrupt.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
No, you can't interrupt.
When you delay, any persistent damage or other negative effects that normally occur at the start or end of your turn occur immediately when you use the delay action.
If you've got bleed damage,
Also interesting.
which affects you on your turn,
You can't
you
delay
can't
to
fend
avoid
it
it.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it. Okay.
Also,
we'll get the hang of
Any
this in
beneficial
about
effects that would end at any
6.5
point during
years.
your turn also end.
You can't delay bad effects, you can't prolong good effects. On 18, it's Paul's character.
Dwayne Darlin. Right.
You can hear thumping metallic footsteps from your north, you presume through that door in the north of this chamber.
I am going to ready an action. Oh, it's been a while. It's a two
Segments.
segment thingy to ready an action to fire my gun at anything that comes through that door that I perceive as being hostile.
Okay, we're going to get into gun rules when you pull the trigger.
Yup.
But we're going to assume that your gun is loaded and
It
that you
is.
have cleaned it.
It is loaded, it's cleaned, and also it is prepared with a silencer.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get to that in a moment as well. On 16,
What sort of gun do you
at the
have?
back in front, it is Her Ladyship Big Mo.
How long will it take me to get round to the back?
What's your move?
35,
7 squares.
I guess.
I would say that if you burn all 3 actions,
Moving.
I would put you on the easternmost extremity of our map in the rear area. I think that's pretty generous, but
That's pretty generous.
bearing in mind that I think we described your movement just walking the other day as like a ship under full sail. That must have been something to see. On
Yeah,
14.
yeah, but when she, puts her mind to it.
Yeah. This door in the north of the break room swings open and a creature steps into the chamber. Now, Dwayne Eddy, you've got a... How does cover work? Anybody know?
2 points.
There is a diagonal line that passes across the corner of an obstruction.
I will
Well,
look at that, Mike.
I will argue that I'm not going to take a shot until I've got a clear shot.
You didn't
Did I not say that? Did I not say anything along the lines of...
Well, I think I'd be cruel not to
I think I said when I could see...
assume cover. When you're behind an obstacle that could block weapons, guard you against explosions, and make you harder to detect, you're behind cover. Standard cover gives you a +2 circumstance bonus to armor class, to reflex saves. Oh, we're back in the reflex save zone, thank God. And to stealth checks. And to stealth checks to hide, sneak, or otherwise avoid detection. You can increase this to greater cover using the take cover basic action, increasing the circumstance, blah, blah, blah. If cover is especially light, which is what I would rule is the case here, typically when it's provided by a creature, you have lesser cover, which grants a +1 circumstance bonus to armor class. The GM can quickly decide whether your target has cover if you're uncertain or you need to be more precise. Draw a line from the center of your space to the center of the target space if that line passes through any terrain or object. I think we get the general idea of that. It's like the old days. I love it.
Well,
It does pass through an obstacle,
what's the obstacle?
the corner of that thing.
Is it passing through
Center
it?
of square to center.
Is it passing through it?
That is passing through it. I'm going to say that's +1 cover. It's up to you. You can take a shot now at +1 cover, or you can wait.
My personal preference is if it was one step further forward that I could take a clear shot at it. I just don't think it makes sense to
It does take that step further forward. Now you want your...
Yeah.
So you're reloaded.
Yup.
You've cleaned your weapon.
Obviously.
This is
I
just
clean my weapon
the
every
gift
morning.
that's just going to keep on giving. And you've attached a silencer to the end of your barrel.
Yes. And it's a one-shot wonder.
Only Dan would laugh at barrel.
I was laughing at silencer, actually.
Well, talk me through it.
+9. Oh, for
It's a bit of a pull, that roll. It's a 2. That's an 11. That's a miss, I'm afraid.
Can I
use your hero
use
point?
my hero point, please?
Yes,
It doesn't
you
matter what game it is, Paul will roll badly.
Yeah, it's just ludicrous.
It's a joy. It's a beautiful
it's a gift
joy
that
forever.
keeps on giving.
It's a 6.
Giving me
What's
a
the
plus
total?
15.
15 is a miss, I'm afraid. Dwayne Eddy.
For fuck's sake. There we
Hold
go.
up. This thing has moved. It's opened a door and it gets to continue moving.
Yep.
It's going to stomp up to you, but it can't attack because it's moved, opened the door and moved.
Yeah.
So
There we go.
I've kind of probably need to look that up at some point. Unless anybody wants to jump in on 7, it is Sagbo the Inefficient.
I'm just trying to work the thief out, so I did something wrong. I should have got a surprise attack. I should have rolled something like deception or sneak, and if I'd gone first, I would be able to get a sneak attack on him. I'm trying to work out how sneak attacks work.
Yes, I'm trying to work that out. I'm thinking that through too. I'm not quite sure.
Just a quick look, they look absolutely shit rogues, but
they're not. They're good.
Well,
everything is very well balanced.
Is it?
Yes, you'll find that Sagbo is very effective, but we do need to work out how you do the sneaky thing.
You can't do sneaks just because they're standing next to a friend, for example. So the only way I'm going to get a sneak on it if he's flat-footed, and the only way I can get flat-footed is if I tumble through him to the other side. I've got to use a feat called tumble behind.
Couldn't you move just round?
No, because
does flanking not make a target flat-footed?
I don't think so. What does it say on sneak? When your enemy can't properly defend itself, well, it can.
Yeah.
You take advantage, do extra damage. If you strike a creature that's flat-footed condition,
yeah,
I do an extra 1d6.
Yes. So all you need to do to flat-foot something is to flank it. So if you are able to move round it and stand on the opposite side from Dwayne, whatever he's
Just
called.
Look at the flat-footed condition.
If you're flat-footed, it's a -2 circumstance penalty to armor class. You can impose the flat-footed condition on a creature by flanking. That's when you and an ally are on either side of a target. So if you can get round to the other side by tumbling or by running, it will be flat-footed against attacks from you and Paul's character.
Well, reading the flat-footed didn't say anything about flanking.
No, I don't think that's correct.
Do you get your sneak attack when you're attacking a target that has got another foe nearby? This is the question.
I'm pretty certain it does. When you and an ally flank a foe, it has a harder time defending against you. The creature is off guard, -2 circumstance penalty to armor class.
Yes.
Where does it say that?
Player call 425.
But does off guard give you sneak attack damage?
Sorry, where did you get the sneak attack rules from?
The PDF, not the updated rules.
Not the updated.
No,
so you're using an old set of
No,
rules?
an old set of rules. You are,
No,
'cause
it's
it says
not.
if you strike a creature that has the off-guard condition.
I think I know what's going on here. I think off guard is a remastered term for flat-footed.
Yeah.
It just depends upon which. Right.
Yep.
Okay. So that was all for nothing.
And are you using an agile or finesse melee
Yes,
weapon?
I am, but
Okay.
Right, and I'm going to say that in 5 squares, you can step through Dwayne Eddy to move round the side of it and attack flanking. I think you can do that.
okay. Right, I get 2 attacks. First one.
It's
and
a 4.
11. I guess -2.
11.
On his armor class.
It'll be a miss.
Okay, it's a miss. Still a miss.
Next one.
Sorry.
Oh,
there you
that's
go.
it. Fuck.
Yeah, take 5 off that. That's a 13. Adding what?
No, I don't take 5 off because I'm dual fighting. I've got 2 finesse weapons.
You're really
think it
getting
works
that's
like
true.
that.
I think if you make a second attack,
It says primary
you-
rapier +7, offhand rapier +7.
the question is, the second attack in any turn takes a -5 penalty, multiple attack penalty, otherwise known as the
Even if
map.
you're dual weapon fighting.
Yes.
What's the
Yes.
point in dual weapon fighting?
Dual weapon fighting gives you the ability to dual weapon fight.
Yeah,
Not-
what's
doesn't
the
actually
point
do
in
your
having a
numbers.
weapon in each hand if you've got the same
can be
penalty
different.
for attacking twice?
Very good question.
It's like D&D 5e, isn't it? There's small weapons, finesse or agile.
I don't think dual weapon fighting is a thing.
What's
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. Yeah, dual wielding does not bypass map by default. Doesn't mean that you've missed. So there's
doesn't
an 18. you're
sound
gonna take-
right. What is the point of having a weapon in each hand?
Well, there can be different kinds of weapon, can't they? So you can
So
have
I've got a gun.
crossbow and a sword, so you can have
I've got a gun and a
ranged attack.
rapier.
It's a flavour thing if you've got 2 weapons.
It doesn't sound right. I mean, you're either a barbarian with a huge axe, or you've
No,
got
The more attacks you
2
make beyond your first in the single turn, the less accurate you become, represented by the multiple attack penalty. The second time you use an attack action during your turn, you take a -5 penalty to your check. The third time you attack and any subsequent attacks, you take a -10 penalty to your check. Every check that has the attack trait counts towards your multiple attack penalty, including strikes, spell attack rolls, certain skill attacks like shove, and many others. Some weapons and abilities reduce multiple attack penalties, such as agile weapons, which reduce these penalties to -4 on the second attack and -8 on the further attacks.
Oh, hang on. Agile. The multiple attack penalty take the weapon on the second attack is -4 instead of -5. So it's a little bit better.
It's a little bit better. Also, dual weapon fighting, is that a feat that you took?
No.
What is it? Like a...
I don't think it's a thing.
There are some feats that you can take.
My Goblin Rogue in Abomination Vaults has got a feat that only can be triggered by the fact that he has 2 dog slicers, one in each hand. If you've got a weapon in each hand, you can pick feats that pull the most out of that, but it doesn't actually reduce the map. Anyway, the point is you rolled an 18.
So I
hit. You got a 14.
About this, folks. Okay, I got a 20. Sneak, 1d6. 10 points.
10 points of damage. It sort of clunks and whistles. It looks like you've pretty seriously wounded it. Heading towards the end of the round, does anybody want to jump in? Farts, you've been delaying.
Well,
Do you want to jump in?
I'm going to go next anyhow, so I might as well just stick it.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's you on 24, round 2.
I shall come.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay.
To the combat now.
Now's not the time, Graham.
It's exciting, but it's
What are
not
you,
that exciting.
Graham?
Well, he's a
Pervert.
weirdo
No.
by the sound of that. Yeah.
Jumps barrel.
Okay. Jumps off his barrel. Not a euphemism.
And starts moving. I'm just checking how fast he can move. I think it's 25. Yes, that's one move.
While Farts is organising himself. The door is still open, so I'm going to reveal.
Just laying one off.
Yeah. Behind this creature, Sagbo, it looks like you're looking into
narrow
the back
corridor as
area,
well.
like
It's-
in the back of where the tellers, the bank clerks sit. So you can see chairs up against desks, and you can see drawers and ledgers, pens with chains on the top that go into, all of that.
So this automaton, Mike,
Yes.
is it gears and... Could you just
Yeah.
describe it, please?
It's an articulated androidy kind of thing made out of what looks like brass or bronze.
Mm-hmm. So it has joints with cogs and stuff?
It's got what you might call kind of critical areas that you might want to target. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to move into the room.
Yeah.
And then I want to...
Do you?
Doesn't everyone?
It's not the first time you've...
Not the first time I've erred, so I'm going to do something exciting.
Oh, this is... Are you trying to use your... what's it called? Not panache. Is it panache?
I'm trying to gain panache by doing something exciting.
Panache sounds like a 70s aftershave.
Panache by...
The Nowhere's
Sex
Panache.
Panther or London Gentleman, or whatever they are.
I think
man.
panache was what the French used to call a shandy. Panache.
Panache. Is it wearing clothes?
No, it's like a... Think C-3PO, but in 1750. 1650. Well, whatever. No wonder you delayed. Come on.
Okay, well, I want to use my dirty trick ability.
Is it?
I want to do something that will distract it. So I'm thinking I might take the chair
For God's sake.
and use the leg of the chair to try and topple it over or to jam into its cogs.
Okay, so you're going to try and compromise its stability.
Yeah.
Using an improvised weapon. How does that work?
I attempt
Talk me
a
through it.
thievery check against its reflex DC
Okay.
for my underhand
Its
tactic.
reflex DC is what?
I don't know.
Lord, we're going to struggle here.
Come on, Mike.
Here we go. Okay, I know it's reflex DC. Yes,
Okay,
yes.
So I'm going to try my
10 plus its reflex save. I mean, who wouldn't know that?
13.
13. There's not enough. Anything else from Farts?
No, that's 3 actions.
On 18,
That was
it's
very
Paul's
disappointing.
Dwayne Eddy.
Dane Dwalin is going.
Dane Dwalin.
Dwindling.
Point blank range.
Dane
What is the eye rolls?
Dwalin is going to do a shot at this person, this monster thingy majig.
Okay.
And he's going to roll. This is plus 9.
You don't have
wait,
to.
wait, wait.
You don't have to reload or anything.
Well, he has a feat.
Well, everybody's got feet, Paul.
He's got a feat, and it's called Slinger's Reload. As you sink deep into a state of analytical calm and focus on the foe before you, your hands reload a bullet instinctively. Attempt to recall knowledge, blah, 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 and you can then interact to reload. So I can take a shot and then... Actually, do you know what? I should do
You have to make a roll. That sounds like you have to make a roll to do that.
You attempt to recall knowledge check against an opponent you can see and then interact to reload. It doesn't say on a success. It's actually to say that if I do a recall knowledge on the opponent, I can find something out about the opponent, and then I've just got an interact to reload.
I'm sure that we'll clamber all over that at some point, but let's not hold things up.
Does anybody have any objections to that?
We've done enough rule digging for one evening, I think.
All right, well, I'm going to recall knowledge about this thing.
What's your law skill that you're using?
I'm just trying to find one.
Okay.
What law skill shall I have?
It'll be on your list.
What actually is a law skill?
Well, it'll start with law. In the listing, it'll start with law, and then it'll give you a breakdown of the specific ones.
I've got excellent. I've got engineering law.
Perfect. Exactly what
there
you need.
There we go.
Okay, so make a roll. Yeah.
Recall knowledge is +4.
Just
13. Go on, Graham.
9 to 30.
Just to be...
Sorry.
Remember that we're playing Pathfinder, not 5e, so anything that's a manipulate action would, if it has it, trigger an attack of opportunity.
Oh.
Okay, this is not
Graham.
Manipulate, though, is it?
I think you'll find reload is almost certainly
reload has got the manipulate trait. If you look under reload, you'll get these little badges at the top of the stat block, and it'll tell you whether or not it's manipulate.
Well, Slinger's reload, it just says gunslinger at the top of it. It's called actually thoughtful reload. At the top of it just says gunslinger as a trait. Doesn't say manipulate. Oh no, under interact it says manipulate.
Manipulate, yeah.
Yeah, thoughtful reload is an action, and it's a manipulate. Yeah.
Sorry, you're right there. So dig deeper.
So you would draw an attack of opportunity were you to reload. I mean, I think the idea is it's balanced.
Yeah.
If you're a gunslinger, you need to reload. If you want to reload in base to base with an opponent, you leave yourself open to an. If it has attack of opportunity,
there'll be a feat later on.
Readers, unlike old D&D, attack of opportunity is an ability which only certain creatures have. I think fighters have it.
Yeah.
Some monsters have it. Some
it's
monsters
a lot rarer,
do not,
isn't it? I think I'll stay. I think I'll stay where I am. I'm going to gamble on the no attack of opportunity.
You're going to gamble?
You're going to gamble?
Yeah.
You're going to gamble? They've broken all of that. You don't have to confirm for criticals or anything like that, do you? So we can't do gambling. No gamble.
No, you can't gamble.
So careful, Tioni.
So I got 13 on the engineering recall knowledge.
Okay, that is not amazing, but what that tells you is...
like a weakness.
You want a weakness?
I want a weakness.
You think that these things are vulnerable to electrical damage.
Brilliant. That is really useful.
Now, do you want to do your risky reload?
Well, I get my reload.
Yes, but it's going to draw an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. If it has one, I'll take the risk.
It does have one.
Oh, you bastard.
Well, there we are. It swoops out at you with its fist.
Yeah.
It gets a 16 on the blue dice of power.
It's going to hit me.
Hitting armor class 23. What's your armor class?
18.
Okay, so it's just a hit. You take D4 plus 4 bludgeoning, 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grabbed by this thing. Its brass articulated hand grabs you by the shoulder.
Okay.
In a vice-like grip.
Okay, but it's interrupted my round.
It doesn't affect your ability to
shoot it.
Fire.
Okay.
No.
In which case, I will shoot it.
It's kind of grabbed you, and you're like, right in your face, and you're like, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Come on. Oh, for Jesus Christ. Why can I not roll above it?
Is that critical
practice?
That will be a 13.
13 is not a critical miss. That's 2 actions. You've got another action. Does this thing have 2 barrels, this musket, or is it a single barrel, fella?
I have something to do with... let me just look at my feet. There's another feat.
We're going to keep that from our readership. Oh, I see.
Which is if I miss, I actually just don't lose. The ammo comes back to me.
What? Okay, we'll dig into that deeper. But are you going to do anything with your third action?
I will hit it with my...
That's an interesting one.
No, it's true. It's like Arcana. It's part of the Arcana thing.
Okay, like a magic-y.
It's a magic-y thing.
Magic bullets. Magic. Yeah.
He seems to have rinsed the most out of first-level gunslinger, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Well, compared to Johnny's disaster of a character.
Right. Okay.
Third action.
I'm going to hit it with my rapier, which is a +7, so it's a 24.
Take off the map. It is
it's
19.
Yeah.
Is a hit with the rapier.
For fuck's sake! Finally, I actually do something.
Don't
we'll see
count your
about that.
chickens.
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Is that enough to take down this clockwork bank guard? You can hear the clumping of more metallic footsteps in the background. Or will this automata get to sound the alarm? Well, we're not going to find out now. We're going to find out how you get on with your attempt at robbing the gold tank reserve when we pick things up next week.
Nice one.
Hey.
Brilliant.
I would also maybe double check whether you can reload while holding a second weapon.
Oh, for fuck's sake, really?
Oh, you think you know somebody.
You
think you know somebody.
He was at my
Jesus,
wedding.
need a
it's all
free
coming
hand.
out
Jesus
now.
Christ, what a disaster.
The Billowing Hilltop podcast is a Billowing Hilltop production. Outlaws of Alkenstar and Punks in a Powder Keg are copyright Paizo. Punks in a Powder Keg was written by Vanessa Hoskins. Music is from Kevin MacLeod and Incompetech.com and is used with thanks under the Creative Commons license. Additional music and sound effects come from the wonderful Sirenscape. All other original material is copyright Billowing Hilltop. Thanks for listening.